What's up, everybody? It's Feather. It's time to get feathered. It is time for a Virgo deep dive in love and life. What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody in the shadows. Hey, everybody in chat. If you're here, thank you so much, everybody, for being on the replay team as well. Your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, your purchasing readings and Reiki sessions with me. Y'all are amazing. All of my information is in the description box, and there's some links pinned at the top of the chat as well. It doesn't matter where Virgo is in your chart. You may find a message here. See if you resonate. If not, check out some of the other deep dives. If those don't resonate, check out some of the other channels here on YouTube's. Let's jump into it, shall we? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Hey, everybody. What's up? Peace and love's back. Michaela's here. What's up, Mac? How you doing, babe? Junior's here. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Look, I have a blemish. What am I, 15? What is this? What is this? Look, you never know what you're going to get here. At all. Ever. Never, never, ever. Let me know you can hear me and see me. Everything is good to go. We're ready to rock this out. Virgo. Love and life deep dive. This may be something that you've gone through over the last couple months, something you're going through now, or something that you might be going through coming up in the next 3 months, okay? My readings typically cover, if you read the description box, 3 months on either side of the time of the reading, okay? Finally, yeah, right? We've been playing tag, Mac. We've been playing tag. Stop stressing. Listen, if you watch me in any of my deep dives, I'm doing this. I'm rubbing my chin. That's exactly what I do. Michael, Fluffy. I was just thinking about you yesterday, Fluffy, wondering where you been. All right. Love and life deep dive with Feather. Some tarot therapy time. All right. Some of y'all might be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag. You may have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, strong, Taurus, strong. You may have it in your chart, or you may be dealing with one. Okay. Love and life, so you never know what shows up, okay? And what I have decided to do is do the love and life deep dive every 3 months, since they cover 3 months. And in between that, I will do the love relationship deep dives that we see in the all signs, okay? The ones that I was doing prior to this. Okay. Fluffy. I love Fluffy. Our chat therapeutic pet. All right. So it looks like some of you are headed straight towards a stalemate. I love it. I love it. Some of you may be going through some pretty emotional times right now, or you may have been dealing with some emotional bullshit, let me just tell you. And it is the time that I'm doing this, you know, we are coming out of eclipse season. We are headed towards Mercury retrograde at the end of December. We are also crossing a threshold here into the new year. So this reading is going to cover a lot. An emotional... I got an emotional, yeah. Some of you, this could be dealing with family and friends. Somebody, it could have been a soulmate, somebody you had children with, but it's past energy. You could have been married to somebody. This could also be just dealing with past issues and laying the past to rest. Oh, peace and love says, let's just say long nights. I'm feeling it. So you are letting this go. We're going to deep dive on this, but right now I say you're coming away from a very turbulent time emotionally. You are moving away from it. Some of you, it's in regards to just turning down the past. You don't want to return to the past. Some of you, it's been a lot for you. Your past in general. Maybe your past life experiences, past life issues, meaning this life, just stuff that has just culminated into, like, I got to get myself straight. This is an energy I'm feeling. I just got to get myself straight. I gotta just get right. I gotta get myself straight is what I'm seeing. Where are you wanting me to head? So there's a message in here coming out. Where are you wanting me to head? Let me move my phone. Hold on just a sec. You're wanting me to head here. Okay. 3. Okay. 3. Okay. There we go. I'm not looking at that. He said 3. So some of you are we got mountains, stand your ground. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So some of you are having a problem with actually getting what you're wanting in life or in general, life or love, and dream and journey. So a lot of you are focused. You're really knowing what you want. You know when the destiny or destiny. You're knowing which direction you want to head. You know what you're wanting. Some of you, this may be a trip. This may be a move. But you're just, I told you, you're not really, you're knowing what you want. You're having to stand your ground in regards to relationships or life in general. This could even be with a boss. And you're trying to just get what you want. I just want to get what I want. You're just wanting to set things straight or get something that you want. Okay. And again, a lot of you, the past has just been not great emotionally. It could have just been this last couple months. Some of you could have been the last couple years, going back to 6 years. All right, we're doing a deep dive. Let's go for it. It's a little early, but I got some tournaments this afternoon. So I got some things to do. Mom life. I don't like this energy. This energy is very, you are moving away from it. You're coming out of that. Some of you could have been financial issues. Some of you is just standing your ground. You just let people walk all over you, or you just let things go in your life. Like, I just fuck it. I'm not getting what I want, so just, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's not a good energy to be in. It's not a good energy to be in. I don't like that energy. So, Spirit is saying you're not getting what you want. You know what you want, but you're not seeing it happen, or you weren't getting what you wanted in a relationship. So you're just like, fuck it. Some of you could have been a marriage, long-term relationship, commitments in general. Okay. Some of you are not really sure how to let go of the past. You're not really sure how to let go of the past, but you are moving away from things that just weren't grounded. Okay? You weren't grounded, or things in your life weren't grounded. You weren't feeling structure or groundedness. Just gave up. Let's do a deep dive on this. I want to put this back in the deck because it's all about letting the past go. Some of you, it's not returning to the past, or you're not really sure how to let the past go. Again, it could have been a relationship. It could be a boss. It could be employment. It's commitments. Like, some of you may just not even want anything to do with anything. Just, I don't want long-term commitments. I don't want relationship. Let's deep dive on it. See if we can get you a little more clarity. I'm not liking this energy. Y'all resonating? We'll see. All right, clarify this 4 in reverse. 4 forever. Okay, you weren't getting what you wanted. There's the Aquarius card in reverse. Some of you, it's you weren't healing fast enough. You weren't getting any kind of healing connection or healing communication to salvage a relationship, save a relationship. Some of you severed ties with this connection, or you haven't been in communication, and there hasn't been any healing communication coming in. Also, I would like to say that you haven't been getting what you want. Okay. Yep. So, in regards to things in life, this could be jobs, careers, money, and stability in relationships. You haven't been, in the past, some of you up to 6 years, just haven't been getting what you wanted. And you're ready to move forward. And you're learning these lessons, like this is the energy that you're in and you will be in for the next couple months of, you know what, Virgo? This just wasn't for you. It wasn't measuring up. This job or whatever it is, or this relationship or these connections, the stuff from the past, it didn't measure up. It's not measuring up to what I want. Some of you may have been breadcrumbed. You may have been dealing with people that were dealing with other people. And financially, it's like, I'm tired of dealing with not having enough or not getting enough from the connections or the commitments that I'm putting in. It's almost as if, what is that energy you're sending to me, Fred? It's almost as if I'm feeling like you put out so much energy, but you're putting out so much energy in your commitments to all things in life, and you're getting like this much back. And you're frustrated with it. Ooh, frustrated. But you're seeing it. You're reviewing it. Some of y'all are just damn tired of it. The Four Swords. You're seeing it. You're tired of it. You're ready to heal it. But you're not really sure how this is going to work out. Some of you may have moved away from a relationship. You may be wanting to leave, a job or relationship, or you're moving to a better place emotionally because you've decided, or you will be deciding, to drop the baggage. Like, I'm not dealing with things that aren't measuring up. You didn't measure up. It doesn't measure up. I'm committed on 100% level and sometimes more, but if I'm only getting 50 to 60% back, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me. The investment, the energy that I put out, and the time and effort that I put into it's not worth it to me. That's what I'm seeing here. It's what I'm feeling here. Okay. And no, it doesn't feel great, but you are moving away from this energy. As much as it doesn't feel like it, it's a slow progression, but you're learning these lessons. You're doing some healing, or you're sitting yourself back. Some of you may feel like there's no communication. There's nothing really much going on. And then a lot of my collective, you're dealing with the silent cone, or the cone of manifesting. But this is you making a decision to, it doesn't measure up. It doesn't measure up to my level of commitment, that it's not good for me. It's not enough. It's not enough financially, or the investment in time that I'm getting out of another connection, of any kind of commitment, especially relationships. But this is a relationship to self for most of you, where you're learning these lessons, and you will be continuing to learn these lessons. And yes, it may not feel like you're moving forward, but you are moving forward. It's just a slow moving train. Okay. So the Chariot is in reverse. So there's not a whole bunch of speedy action or speedy activity going on right now. Some of you may be wanting to move. You may be wanting to relocate, something like that, or move jobs. Or you're wanting some sort of advancement or some sort of change in commitments, but you're not getting it. You're not seeing it the way that you want it to be. So it's frustrating. And you're tired. I get it. And it's just causing you some emotional unrest. And I don't like that. But this card came out after these cards fell. So this is very important right now. Like, this is causing you to feel emotional unrest. You're lacking tolerance. You're not really giving a shit. You're not wanting to care. You kind of lost a little bit of care. You're not wanting, you lost a little bit of your diplomacy right now. Like, yeah, I really don't care. This is a I don't care in a big way. But you are moving to a better place. You are, or you will be, feeling more calmly, some of you, over the next couple weeks. But this is, it's a slow moving train. Okay. You are releasing it. Okay. Some of you, it is a job change. All right. Some of you are, some of you, it is a job. Okay. Some of you may be quitting a job, releasing a job that just it doesn't pan out for you. You're looking for something new. Okay. You're out looking for something new. Or you will be, because it's not giving you the benefit, the amount of commitment that you have. It's like you're working 50 hours a week and you're only getting 30 hours pay. Or they're constantly wanting you to up your duties when you're not getting paid for any of those extra duties. This is really it's really shitty. Okay. So you're looking for something that's going to benefit you. The payout's got to equal. It's got to happen, because it's not measuring up for me. It's not putting money in my bank account and allowing me to handle things that I need to handle, plus have a little extra. So you're frustrated with it. In regards to relationships, look, if it's not equal effort, it's got to go. It's got to go. Some of you, this may be a Pisces, Taurus, Cancer that you're dealing with. Doesn't matter. If it's not equal to the effort that I'm putting out, if the investment, it's like, I'm not going to commit myself to someone or something that isn't giving me back what I deserve. So you are releasing these commitments, and you're being more committed to yourself. Some of you are on a spiritual awakening. You're on a spiritual journey. Some of you are spiritual healers. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are guides. Some of you are counselors. Some of you are major leadership roles. And it's like, I give. I'm not doing all of this for nothing in return. It has to equal out here. There has to be an equal balance. And a lot of you have sacrificed a lot in your relationships or in your employmentships. And you're no longer willing to sacrifice more than what you're getting back, financially or otherwise. Okay. I'm willing to get to know you, but are you willing to get to know me? I'm willing to invest in you. Are you willing to invest in me? I'm willing to work hard to get the money that I earn, but are you willing to pay me for what I deserve? What I'm worth? What's up, Mary? So you are releasing this, and you're moving forward. You are working on releasing these things. These are not easy things to release, because a lot of us sacrifice ourselves and we stay in a place of suspension for far too long, because we think that we have to stay there. and for fear of moving forward, or fear of failure, or fear of success sometimes, and that's okay. And it doesn't matter if it's a relationship or employmentship or whatever you got going on in your life. Some of it's moving. Like, this place isn't got the things that I want. I'm not benefiting from being in this. The benefit. Where's the benefits? Some of you, it's about benefits. Thanks, Fred. I was like, what is that payout? No, payout was Cancer's reading the other day. So you may have some Cancer in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Cancer, but I think you have Cancer in your chart for some of you. But it's major placements of Cancer, by the way. Where's the benefits? Where's the benefit? That's exactly what this is. Like, I'm working hard here, but what's the benefit? For as much as I work, where's the benefit? What do I get in return? For as hard as I go at this relationship, for as much information and investment that I've had in it, where's the benefits? What am I getting in return? Ooh. And you're looking at this with the Four of Swords. You're reviewing this. So you're learning that there's a lack of benefits Oh, that's that equal return, that reciprocation for what you put out, you want to get back. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing at all wrong with wanting what you want in any connection, especially commitments. If I am invested and committed to this relationship or this job or this whatever, then there must be benefits. What is it giving me in return for the, and it's not selfish. For how long have you been selfless? A lot of you have been selfless and overgiving and sacrificing, paying other people's bills, working other people's schedules, working overtime. Where's your benefit? Doing so, going even farther and sacrificing yourselves in relationships, and there's no benefit for you. Where's the benefit? Where's the benefit? That's your message. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of you may not know this, but you're about to find out that this is part of your spiritual path or your life path. And you're headed more towards gaining this knowledge and learning these hard lessons, because these are lessons that are being taught to you from Spirit. These are lessons. These are people in your life and experiences in your life to teach you that you deserve more. It's time to be selfish for some of you, because you've spent your life being selfless and giving up your freedoms for others' benefit. That's right. Work to live and live to work. It's where's the benefit? And this is in relationships too. It's in relationship to all things. All right, where are you headed? You're headed straight towards no movement in commitments. There's no movement or lack of movement in commitments. No movement along your path. Let's see if we can get a movement here. Get a budge out of you. You are moving forward. You are learning these lessons. And these lessons are not always easy to learn. And they're not always, it's like I don't even want to look at them. Okay? I don't want to look at what I've been doing. I don't want to look at how much I've overgiven. I don't want to look at how much I've spent or how much I've done for others, and I'm not getting that returned. Where's this Six of Swords headed? Right back to the same shit. What are you telling me with this? Nope. You're releasing this. Thanks, Fred, because you wanted to attract all of it, or you wanted to attach all of it, attract all of it. I saw what Peace and Love put. You're headed. You are headed towards release. So this is this. Okay. This is actually this. There is something that needs to be healed here within yourself. Something that needs to be realized here within yourself. And what you're doing is you are headed towards releasing these commitments or these relationships, these whatevers that do not benefit you. You are in the process of reviewing it now, and over the next couple weeks to months, you will be working on healing these things for yourself. This is a switch from being selfless to being selfish. And it's not a bad thing to be selfish. It's I want what I want. I want benefit from what I do and for what I give to others. I want there to be a benefit. I want there to be a reciprocation. I want there to be a reciprocation. There's nothing wrong with that. For a long time, some of you may have been stuck there where you felt that you had to give to get. And you don't got to do that. It's an easier way of life moving forward. I want what I want. And there's nothing wrong with that. So that's what you're doing. You're learning these lessons. You're doing this healing. you're reviewing this now and letting these things go that do not benefit you. All right, so that's where you're headed. You're headed towards releasing things that do not benefit or serve you. Because what this is, that you see, you want me to go here? Okay, the King of Cups reversed. For deep dive, for Virgos, hey everybody in the shadows, what's up? I'm Feather. Like, share, subscribe, maybe join the channel. Tell me that you like me, come say hey. Yeah, you're absolutely frustrated and overwhelmed by this. I told you a lot of you are just, you're not giving a care. Like, I just don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Okay, you care a little bit. Okay. I don't care anymore. You're like, I just don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. I don't care about what they want, what they want, what they want. What about me? What about me? What about what me? What about what I want? What I want matters. Hey, Lindy! How you doing? What about me and what I want? It sounds kind of childish, but it's really not. Now, some of you might be being childish, but this is like really heavy hitting shit. Because when we're talking about the Hierophant is your morals and values, your high road, your spiritual journey, your true path, your true north. My morals and values say that I've been way overgiving. I've been doing enough for others, and you know, it's time for me to take the leadership role in my own life and getting the benefits for what I do. So what you're doing, some of you could be ending a relationship, ending a long-term relationship. Some of you may be ending a long-term relationship with a business or an employer, okay, and moving into another employer or into another position or into another company. Some of you may be starting your own company. But what you're doing here is you're taking action. Where things were unstable, where things were unjust, unstable, and unreliable, you're moving to, I'm taking action now. I'm taking action on what I want moving forward. I'm taking action on what I desire and deserve. And a lot of you are so frustrated. You're so frustrated. You've been through a lot. A lot of you have gone through, I mean, if this is in regards to a relationship or a marriage or something like that, you've been hurt. You've been wounded for sure. And you just don't care to repeat those cycles of the past. You're wanting to move forward. Some of you, you do care about people and you do care about things. But you're not to the point where you're going to go, you're not given fully of what you're capable of giving, because you're like, no, I'm standing my ground here. Like the mountain. I'm standing my ground here. And there must be a benefit. It must benefit me because I'm guarded. I'm protected myself here and my assets and myself and my overgiving, because I know how much I can give and I know how much I can do. But I'm done doing that. Until I start seeing the benefits, I'm not going to. Okay? Yep. This is, excuse me, this goes here. This is all part of your healing. This is all things that and some of you may be being very defensive, but if you have, some of you may be very opinionated and guarded right now, and you may be feeling, what was that word I told you? Not very calm, not very diplomatic, not very caring, and zero tolerance. Like, I'm zero tolerance right now. I'm not putting up with any bullshit. I will see the benefits. I'm not dealing with people who are not investing in me. I'm not dealing with anybody who is not reliable, not responsible, not adept. I'm not dealing with employers that are not paying me what I deserve or giving me. There must be a return on my investment. And you're seeing that you're taking a stance for yourself and standing your ground. Some of you may be being a little stubborn right now. Okay. But I see that you're doing it because you've overdone it. You've allowed yourself to overdo it in your commitments to others and situations. This is like a person who's constantly, you go to work, you take care of your kids, you take care of your family members and friends, anybody that calls you and needs you, you're always going out to do things. And finally, this is you saying, enough is enough. I'm wanting benefit. Even if it's just, I just want a break. I just want a vacation. I want my vacation time. I've worked for it. Give me my vacation time. I want it. I need it. Some of you may be going through therapy. Some of you may have gone through, or you may be going through some sort of sickness or illness, and there's not anybody coming to help you. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that really, I just felt that one. So somebody needed to hear that. It's like when I'm sick or I'm injured or something is going on in my life, who comes to assist me? It can be it's not neediness. It's not a neediness that I'm feeling. It's just you're reviewing. Say for instance, you're in a relationship and that person is constantly gone and doing their own damn thing. And you're like, no, I want a supportive partner. I want a partner that's here, that's supportive, that if I need somebody, I can trust and depend on this person. I can have that. And this is you going, I will have that. I'm not going to be the one doing all the work in the relationship with zero benefit. Fuck off that. This is gone. Facts. Beep, beep. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. When we look back and we realize that we've spent so much time and energy on someone or it's like you go to, and that's for a relationship. An example is you go to work every day. You work overtime. When you get sick, oh, hell no. You can't get the time off. Excuse me? I'm always working everybody else's shift when they're taking leave and when they're taking time off. But when it's my turn to actually need time, I need time off. I'm not fucking around. I'm sick. You're not going to pay me my sick leave, or you're not going to give me vacation time? Oh, hell no. It's really messed up. That's really messed up. And it sucks. And if you're getting, you're in these relationships where you're like, what about me? It's not a neediness though. It's not a neediness. It's I honestly want benefits for what I'm doing for others or what I'm putting out into the world. It's time for me to get back what I want. Mac, this is you taking a stand for yourself, standing as the mountain, standing your ground, knowing what you deserve, because this is a deserving moment. And this is you looking and seeing what you've allowed and how much you've given to your commitments, how much you've been committed to people or committed to other situations or helping others or whatever it is, and not seeing the benefit return to you. This is not a moment of weakness where you're just like, oh, poor me, poor pitiful. No, this is like, bitch, I know how much I've put out. This is realization here. I know how much I've done. I know how much content I've put out. I know how much I go hard for my job and my employers. I know how much I go hard for my relationships. And this is how I'm going to be treated? This is how I'm going to be treated and disrespected? Oh, fuck all that. No, that's not going to happen to me. That is you getting a fire lit under your ass and standing your ground and saying, no more. This was part of your journey. This is part of your spiritual path. This is part of a lesson. This could have been someone or something that taught you, or that is here in your life to teach you this lesson in order for you to move forward. There's a lesson that needs to be learned for you to move forward. Some of you aren't looking at this. Some of you aren't learning this lesson. Okay? And in order to move forward, you got to review it. You got to see it for what it is, and then you've got to take the stand for yourself, okay? Mm-hmm. So some of you are depleted emotionally because you've been through so much and you're realizing, like, I need to take a break. So some of you, it may be a vacation that you need to just kind of sit back. Fluffy says, I had the same conversation with myself yesterday. You got Virgo in your chart, Fluffy? This is a part of self-love that a lot of people don't want to address. And this, I think, is a big self-love lesson here, where you're reviewing this, or I'm bringing it to your attention, or you will be learning this very soon. Okay. Or maybe you've already gone through it. Like Fluffy said, you got to learn this lesson in order to make any kind of forward movement, in order to balance yourself, and in order to be ready to be victorious, or to have the energy and the motivation to keep moving, to keep going on your track, or to keep going, period. You need to sit back and review this for yourself, because you're frustrated, you're exhausted emotionally. Some of you are emotionally overwhelmed, and it's causing you to be bitter bitch. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you're not being your true self until you review this. Like, this is part of who you truly are, and it's part of self-love. I can't continue to pay other people's bills if I can't pay my own. I can't continue to show up for everybody else if nobody's showing up for me. I refuse to show up for everybody else and zero respect or zero gratitude for what I do. Tammy says, know my worth. That's right. That's absolutely correct. Thank you for sharing that. That's exactly what this is. Mm-hmm. What did peace and love do? What'd you do? Oh yeah, caps. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold on just a sec. Oh yeah. Yeah. No paragraphs. No caps. Sorry about that, y'all. My spam bottle get you. My spam bottle get you. So this is a part of self-love that we don't necessarily want to see. No, and it's been a stressful time. Some of you just don't want to even deal with the anxiety or stress of this stuff anymore. I'm really feeling like this is you showing up for people, paying their bills, taking care of people when they need somewhere to go, always going out to assist people, going to help people. And, maybe they're sick, or maybe they're not well, or, you're just meeting people halfway and then some most of the time, and nobody's meeting you halfway. And you end up getting disrespected in return, or zero gratitude or appreciation. And it's not that you're looking for it. It's just like, hold the phone. Why am I so exhausted emotionally? Why am I so tired and overwhelmed? It's okay, Anne. My restrictions are pretty tight because I get a lot of spam bots in here. I get a lot of porn bots. This is you being overwhelmed. Max says it's very common for others to trauma dump on empaths. Yeah, well, empaths need to fucking buck up. And this is what that is. It's not everybody else's fault and there's nobody else to blame but you. Us, we, whoever's dealing with these situations. And this is those moments where we're like, oh, fuck this. I deserve better than this. I've allowed this to happen. And I'm not going to do it anymore. This is you standing your ground and realizing I got to heal some things here, or I got to put some strong boundaries in place so that this shit doesn't happen again, because respect is a thing, because I want the respect that I deserve. The respect that I give to others and the appreciation I give to others, I want in return. The time and effort that I give, I want in return. This is you standing up and saying, yep, I want it. And there's nothing wrong with it, because this is part of your lessons. This is a spiritual lesson that either somebody you're dealing with, somebody you've been with, a relationship, a marriage, or commitments in general have been teaching you for quite some time, over the last 6 years possibly, where are you going to get it finally? Are you finally going to let this lesson sink in? Are you finally going to get it? You won't move forward until you do. Learn this lesson, because these are teachers that have been placed in your life to help you get a friggin' clue. Get a friggin' clue. Sorry about that. So it's... Let's move on, because this is not an easy lesson, but it's part of self-love. And it's to assist you in being more balanced emotionally, because right now you've just been so beaten. It's not that you've been beaten down, but it's like you've allowed yourself to overgive to such a degree that you're exhausted emotionally, frustrated, depleted, and you're guarded. But it's not those people that are allowing this shit to happen to you. It's you are allowing this to happen to you. So now it's time for you to go, oh shit, get a clue. I've been doing this. This is where the selfishness comes in. It's time for me to get what I deserve. I want that respect. I want that. I want that return on what I put out into the world, in whatever way, shape, or form that is for you. And this is a lesson here. Strong, powerful spiritual lesson that once you get it and you stand up, stand straight for yourself, you will heal this dynamic for yourself. Because right now it's like, okay, I've got to love myself right now. And this is a self-love moment. So some of you have been going through this for the last 6 years. You've been meeting these teachers, these spiritual soulmates, and these teachers, okay? Whether they be employers or relationships, over the last 6 years, you've been dealing with this stuff. And over the last 6 weeks to 3 months, has been you're beginning to learn these lessons and to see this. That's right, Tammy. Let them give to me too. That's right. It's about damn time. But what we don't realize is we continue to allow people to extract from us. And we like to give. We like to help. We work hard. We work hard for our money. You know, we'll help anybody that needs a damn hand if they're not feeling good or they don't, you know. All right, how many times have you handed out some money to help somebody or let somebody sleep on your couch because they needed a place? How many strays? Oh, this reminds me of a conversation I had with a man not too long ago. How many strays have you brought in? I'm not talking about cats and dogs, but it can be cats and dogs. But how many strays? How many people do you assist in your daily life? Yeah. Tammy says, done fixing others. That, again, is a great point, because this is a sense that you assist others that need healing or need help, but you cannot help or assist others. The more you help and assist others, the less they will help and assist themselves. The less they will do for themselves, and the less you will get in return. Boom. Perfect. You're amazing. You're amazing. It's not come to me right. It's let me get right. So I attract the right. Like Peace and Love said, you attract. Law of attraction. If you're constantly repairing others or trying to do too much for others, there's nothing wrong with that. That's genuine, okay? But it's even better when because a lot of you are healers and empaths. A lot of you are, healers, and healers can really go, like medical professionals, caregivers, healers. But even still, it doesn't matter if that's your title or not. A lot of them can give way too much, and you become so depleted that you got no time for yourself. Okay? And it's not that these people are coming to us and finding us. It's we are attracting the broken. We are attracting the unhealed. We are attracting the broken, and we are allowing this to happen. And a lot of times we blame these people, but it's not them to blame. Thank you for this lesson, because this is a life lesson. Thank you for this lesson. I am standing my ground. I'm healing this dynamic for myself moving forward, because what you're doing is you're starting on ground one with loving yourself and being able to still give and still care and still go for helping others, but you're not overly giving to the point of exhaustion and frustration. You understand? So it's self-love first, and this is a self-love life lesson. Let's move this out, go a little deeper. Y'all know me. We can blame people all day long, but in all actuality, we are the ones that continue to allow these people into our lives, or these situations that deplete us. Okay? We allow it. Okay. All right, I've allowed it, but now I'm standing my ground, and I am actually standing firm in my resolve, and I am knowing what I want, which is what you were telling me over here. I am knowing what I want. I am not getting what I want, but I am ready to stand my ground. I am knowing what I want. But the issue here is actually allowing it, which is the unlocking the magic within. You are a creator, and you can get what you desire. And this is also an angel of healing. Okay? Standing firm, allowing yourself to heal this dynamic, moving forward. That's right, Anne. Me first. Me first. Okay? There's nothing wrong with helping people, but don't overly do it. Make sure that you are getting your benefits. Get the benefits. Make sure that there is benefit there in all of your connections. What's there for you, for how much you're putting out? What are you getting in return? Are you over giving in relationships, becoming frustrated and just getting a little tiny page of cups here? Like in relationships, like I get just a little bit. Some of you, this could be grown ass children that you're dealing with. This could be grown ass children that you're dealing with. How much are you giving to your grown ass kids? Your grown ass kids should be handling shit for themselves, unless they cannot. Disabled, unable to, you understand. But for the majority, is you're being taken advantage of by people, but you're allowing it. Mm-hmm. And what you're doing is they're depleted, and you're where am I at? Okay, where's my hands at? So you're up here on this vibration, and you got this much to give. Energy, money, finances, whatever. And they're down here, and you're going to drop down to their level and raise them up. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be depleted, lack, angry, frustrated, and you're either going to be on their level or worse. because what you're going to do is you're going to raise them up and you're going to deplete yourself. That's right. You get breadcrumbed and then you go running after it like it's a full ass meal. But when you're so damn hungry or thirsty, you'll take every niblet that you get. And that's kind of what some of y'all been doing. But I don't think you're thirsty, and I don't think you're chasing. But some of you may be chasers. You may be helpers and healers and chasers, and you attract the broken and unhealed. And this is a moment in time where you heal yourself. You finally see what you're doing and you heal yourself, and you heal that dynamic so that you can actually balance yourself out and begin to move forward in a better light. So let's go ahead and go a little deeper. Fred, what you got? All right. All right. This is a pretty powerful message, to tell you the truth. All right. What's the lesson here? Are we right? Oh, shit. That's too many cards. Excuse me. What's the lesson here? This is a lesson. We were right. We were right on the money. That's the Ace of Swords. Okay. We were right on the money. We've learned these lessons. We already know what the lesson is. We already know it. That's the Hermit. That's the Virgo card. And that's the Ace. That's the Excalibur card. So we already know what the message was. We already got it. We pinpointed it. We are clear as a bell on what the message was. Thanks, Fred. Don't you love validation? It's also being able to see clearly what you've been doing, what you've been allowing, and how you've been communicating. Okay. Some of us have not been communicating from a place of knowledge. Some of us have not been seeing or listening to or hearing our intuition. And this is a moment where we need to rest, recover, and sit back and go, I know better than this. How many times have you gotten to relationships or you got into commitments of any kind and you just said, okay, like, hey, I need somebody to do such and such, or hey, I need $100 to help me out with it. You need $100 from me to assist you with this, but you are the motherfucker that is spending your paycheck before you even got it, and you make more money than me. You make more money than me on a paycheck, but you are the one spending your money before you got it, and you want me to give you $100. Where's your money going? Do you know how to budget? You continually give and give and give, and some of you just could be grown-ass children. Some of you, it's relationships. Some of you, it's employment-ships, where they're just like, I need somebody to work this weekend. I'm like, I just worked last weekend. Well, yeah, but I need somebody to work this weekend. Isn't there 10 other people on our floor that can do that work too? Why am I always the one? Because you're allowing it. Okay? Y'all know who you are. You know who you are. Okay? Ain't no wrong with overgiving. Let's see, what's this frustration? Home life, relationships, stability in life. A lot of y'all just trying to keep your shit together. I'm just trying to keep it together. Some of you it is children, grown-ass children. Somebody younger than you. People who are too mature, ain't got their shit together. And you trying to keep it together. Again, some of you it is grown-ass adults. Immaturity. They lack the maturity. Some of you it is your kids or somebody around you, somebody in your home life, some of you in your environments. Okay, so your environment, it is you trying to keep, you're struggling here financially to keep your shit together, or you're trying to nurture, these connections that are not on your level. Look at this. You're struggling to keep this Four of Wands up. You're struggling to keep your walls together in a relationship or in your life in general, your stability. I'm just trying to keep this shit together. I'm trying to. And in relationships, this is you knowing your worth and making the bank and holding your own and handling shit And these other fools, they ain't even putting no effort in. That is lack of effort or energy, period. What are you doing? You're doing it all, is what you're doing. In your connections to keep your shit together. Pay the bills. Handle the mortgage. Damn. And your relationships and your commitments are off balance. Your partnerships, your employmentships, something here in your life and love is off balance. You're like, you know what? I'm so exhausted. I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm physically overwhelmed. And I'm just trying to keep this shit together. And the fact is you know your worth. But you're not taking action on it. You know your worth. You know what you are worthy of. You know what you're worthy of as the Queen of Pentacles. You know that you can stand your own and you're doing well in the universe. You know in the 3D you are good to go. But you're not taking action on it. You're not going to bat for yourself. I'm going to help a motherfucker out any way I can, but I ain't going to help myself out. I've done it. I've done it a lot, so I can't say anything. What's this? What's this? Where are you headed with this? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Some of you are about to say some things. Some of you are about to sever some ties with some people and some things in your life. Oh, yeah. Some of you are taking back your money. You're not going to be doling out handouts. Some of you are I'm going to tell you, you are not taking action. What are you telling me? Like, I am yanking back my energy for people and things that are not benefiting me. If there's no equal benefit, if there's no equal give and take, if there's no equal benefit, I'm yanking my energy all the way back. And I will sever ties with it, no problem. King of Swords does not say a damn thing. They just knowledge, logic, justness. This is like the judge. They don't even got. I will use my discernment 100% and I will sever ties with this. I will not even have to say a word. There's no words need to be said. This is you severing ties with what did you just say? Fred is saying you severing ties with people who lack commitment, people who are not on your level, people who are not breadcrumbers. Thank you. One of y'all just said that. Breadcrumbers. You're done. You're done with the in and out bullshit. You're done with the lack of commitment. And this is loving yourself. There's nothing wrong with taking action and making shit happen. And it's a logical choice. It is a choice you're making to sever ties with people who are not giving you or things that are not giving to you in ways. What the benefit? If you're not getting any benefit from it, you're done. You're done. Because again, you're overwhelmed emotionally, you're frustrated, and you're not giving one fuck. You're not caring about it. Like, I don't need to care about everybody else. I need to care about me. Where's my benefit? And if I'm not getting benefit in my situations, it's time to change some things. Yes, it is. And this is you saying, I'm making the choice to sever ties with things that do not benefit me. And sometimes all this is a mindset shift. And following through. Following through. It's a follow through. Because what you're telling me here is the King of Cups reverse. I don't want to, I'm done over giving. I'm emotionally exhausted with this. I'm done over giving. I'm ready to be happy. My personal satisfaction and self-love matter most. If I'm being depleted emotionally, King of Swords, bitches, in the upright says, logical choice, boom, self-love action here. Let's make some logical choices. Let's make firm decisions. And let's take action, because this King of Swords makes a plan and takes action on it. Severs those ties and gets those bitches moving out their life, or changes things. This could just simply be changes. Like, nope, I'm changing this shit up. Let's see how it can get better. This is you saying, I'm done being depleted. I'm ready to love myself. I'm ready to be happy for a change. I'm ready to balance my cups. How about my cups mattering right now? Oh, look at there in the star card in the upright. That is the star card that we began with. You're releasing the Four of Pentacles. The deep dive on that was the Four of Pentacles. You releasing and moving forward and learning lessons, right? The star card was in reverse. When you are unhealed, you're going to attract people who are unhealed. When you are allowing certain things, you're going to attract the people that will take. If you're allowing yourself to give and give and give, you're going to attract those people that take and take and take. If you're going to allow those situations that deplete you, you're going to continue to be depleted. If you're already depleted and exhausted, you're going to continue to attract more that depletes and exhausts you. And this is you severing ties with that and healing this dynamic and learning this lesson. This is a spiritual, soulful lesson that it's taken some of you years to learn. Congratulations. Because this is you learning self-love. What? You can still be loving and compassionate and giving, but making sure that you're taking care of yourself first. And when you first even notice or sniff it out, nope, this job ain't for me. This person ain't for me, because I'm not attracting that kind of energy no more. I'm not going to allow that kind of energy more. I'm not allowing it anymore. I am seeing it 100% clearly, what I've allowed, and I ain't doing it no more, with the King of Swords and the King of Wands, as you are ready to take action on it and stand your ground. You are absolutely welcome, Tammy. You're absolutely welcome. I appreciate that. Tammy. Thank you. Yeah, because some of you, your finances have been stuck. Some of y'all have just been overwhelmed emotionally. Oh God. Some of you you feel like you ain't going nowhere, and you ain't going nowhere fast. Okay. Excuse me. Some of you you feel like you're stuck. Your money's stuck. Your finances ain't changing. You're not getting people or attracting people that are amounting to anything. What? Nothing is adding up. No commitments, no loyalty, lack of responsibility, not taking action. Nothing's moving. You're in a place of stagnancy and stillness. It's because this lesson needs to be learned, and you heal this dynamic. You need to learn what self-love is. You already know what you deserve and what you desire. You know what self-worth is, but you haven't taken action on it until now. So some of you are going to be learning this lesson and starting to take action on this more and more over the next 3 months. And I love this because this is Aquarius season, might be very important for you. You may have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, but you might be dealing with a Virgo or Aquarius, whatever, Taurus, whatever. But this is you moving to a better place for yourself, loving yourself, knowing your worth, and actually taking action on these things. Because we can know our worth. We can sit back and be like, hell yeah, I know what I'm worth. I know what I deserve. But we don't speak up for ourselves. We don't want to offend anybody. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Fuck a bitch. Sometimes we have to stand our ground and speak up for ourselves. Excalibur. Facts. King of Swords. Facts. Sometimes we need to speak up and to get what we want. So some of you may need to go to your employers and be like, no, I am owed vacation time. No, voice your opinions. Speak your mind. No, I'm not working every weekend anymore. Those are not my duties. I'm not getting paid for those duties. Let's see my duties list. My current duties list at this pay rate is this. I got 24 duties. I got enough to do. I'm working with one doctor, and now you're wanting me to work with 3 doctors? Hold on a second. Shouldn't that be doubling my pay? Tripling my pay? If you want me to do the same thing for one doctor as an administrative assistant, this is just an example, and now you're wanting me to take on 2 more, shouldn't my pay increase? Because my workload sure damn did by 3. And you want me to do it all within 40 fucking hours a week? Let's talk. Or I walk. This is you being able to speak your fucking minds. Because you already know your worth. You're golden. You know how to handle your shit and everybody else's. You know how to maintain your 3D life with the Queen of Coins. You know how to nurture relationships. And there ain't nothing wrong with wanting your relationships to nurture you. Your commitments should benefit you. But you haven't taken action, or you haven't spoken your mind. You haven't voiced your opinion, or you haven't had these conversations. If you're dealing with people who are not taking responsibility in their life and you're the one handling the fucking bills and all this shit, there's a conversation that needs to happen that says, look, you're not taking action. You're not being responsible. You're not even taking charge of your own fucking life. What are you doing here? Because I'm the one paying the bills. I'm the one footing the bills. This could be older children. This could be children that are work age, that are wanting. They're gimme pigs, but you're the one giving it to them when they should be earning this shit and learning how to handle stuff in their own life. Ooh, some of y'all needed this preaching today because, well, I did. So this is like, how much are you going to continue to deplete me? Because I know what I'm worth. You aren't respecting me for what I am to you. What are you going to do moving forward? You can either sever ties with it, but there's definitely conversations that need to happen that haven't happened. And there ain't nothing wrong with speaking your mind. It's part of self-love and self-care. Being able to voice your opinions. And if you can't talk to your employers, or in your relationships, or to the people that you're over giving to, your relationships closest to you matter the most. Why are you not speaking up for yourself? Because you're not taking action on it. Chariot reversed. You're not taking action on it. Oh, look, you're not taking action on communication, which is holding back some of your manifestations as well. Magician is communication. Communication has to happen. Some of you just ain't speaking up, speaking your mind. All right. I love y'all. I'm going to tell you straight up what I see and feel. 192, trust that you are ready for your divine life purpose and that Trust that you are ready for your divine life purpose and that it is much needed in this world. You are ready and qualified to fulfill this mission. The mission is to love yourself and to live with joy, peace, and happiness. That is your divine mission. Don't believe me? Okay, fine. But I'm going to tell you, you're not put here on this earth to learn fucking past life lessons. You're here to learn this life lessons, and this life lessons are to learn how to live in joy, peace, and happiness. Highest vibrations of all. What makes you happy? Does these relationships make you happy? Do these commitments make you happy? Does going all in for others and not getting anything in return make you happy? What would make you happy? Let's shift this mindset real quick. Oh, wait. Benefit. There must be a benefit. There's got to be a benefit here. If there's no benefit, why? Because you're allowing something to happen. You're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. Well, how does that shift? Well, you can start by opening your damn mouth and saying something. I love y'all. I'm going to tell you straight up and down. This is what I'm feeling here. These communications don't have to be brutal, but sometimes they might need to be very strict and very 100% straight on. I'm not seeing any benefit here. So why am I always doing for you and you're not giving me anything back? Why should I continue to give you money? Why should I continue to pay your bills? Why should I continue to come to work if I'm not? Why should I continue to overtime? Why should I continue to come to work at this job in this position if I'm not being respected by any damn body that's working underneath me? Why am I being overran? Why am I being overlooked for positions and I've been here 20 fucking years? Speak your mind. Voice your opinions. It ain't always easy. But I promise you, once you unleash that shit, once you start seeing it, and once you come to terms with it and you start having these communications and you start listening to what you can hold back and hold back and hold back. And it's going to hurt you. Okay? And finally, when you unleash these conversations or you have these conversations, it may change the dynamic of your commitments. You may decide, oh, well, okay, I guess I do need to leave this employer because this employer is a douchebag. Oh, this person doesn't like women, or oh, this person doesn't like me, or I'm not qualified for this position already, but I've been here 20 years and they're just keeping me here because fuck you. I'll go somewhere else that appreciates me. Bye-bye now. Here's my 2 weeks notice. I'll be out very soon. Now, same thing with people you're overgiven to in love and relationships, in life, friends, family, all of that stuff. Your clients. You got to be able to say enough is enough. You got to be able to say, I've had enough. And what is the benefit here in this relationship for me? Why do I keep going? Why do I keep paying for you? Why do I keep paying your bills? Why am I assisting you and you ain't assisting yourself? You ain't doing shit. You ain't even working. You ain't working. You ain't giving. You ain't earning your keep in any way, shape, or form. Why should I keep doling out my fucking dollars? Just because you're my child? Just because you're my aunt or uncle or my cousin or my whatever? Fifi down the street? I don't give a fuck. These are hard conversations to have with the King of Swords. These are clear-cut, precise conversations that need to happen. Okay? And it's okay. You've allowed yourself to be taken advantage of, or you've allowed yourself to attract those people that need to be healed. But that's because there was something within you that needed to heal. And I promise you that once you learn what this self-love lesson is, and once you finally feel that you are worthy, you know you're worthy and you handle your shit, you're good to go. You're more than likely run a household, raise children, handle business, handle all of it. You're more than likely handling every damn thing. You're like the perfect catch. But there's just some things that you need to fine tune. Okay. But once you finally learn this lesson of self-love, you're going to feel good within yourself. Sometimes, just saying, what, hey, look, relationship. Why do we never go out? Why is this not going anywhere? What is the benefit to be in this relationship? Some of you are just kind of stuck in the mud. You're kind of reviewing things right now. Okay. Some of you are still gaining this clarity and trying to figure out which direction to go in regards to whatever it is or whoever it is that you're working with or dealing with here. Some of you are still learning this lesson. All right. Yeah, get a job, Fifi. But underneath it all, you're going to gain this clarity. You will. Okay. Some of you may be looking for a new job. Some of you may be looking for a new relationship. Some of you may be looking for a new place to live. And some of you are kind of still in that energy of, I'm not really sure what I want just yet. But most of you want something new. And I got a question. Answer me this. Riddle me this. Riddle me that. Who's afraid of the Virgo bat? Batman? Yeah, anyway. Wheel of Fortune, it is time for a big, big change, y'all. Because a lot of you are working on self-love and self-worth. Some of you have been working on it since you got divorced or separated from somebody. That could have been a year ago or more. Some of you could have been last week. Last Libra season, you may have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart as well. You may have Sag in your chart or be dealing with one. Okay. You are overcoming some sort of sadness or some sort of regret. And don't hold on to regrets. Some of you have been some of you have been doing the things and dealing with this stuff for years now. Okay. And this clarity, because when you get depleted, when you're frustrated and overwhelmed physically and mentally, you're going to communicate like a bitch. I told you, cold-hearted bitch, or your communication is going to be shit. You're going to be very detached, and your communication is going to come across as not being very warm and welcoming, I promise you. So it affects all areas of your life. It really does. You go to work and you're not appreciated at work, and you're given the shit jobs, and you're just like, I am the top earner in this job. I'm given the shit jobs. Why? I should have a corner office. I should be, doing the thing. I should be running this show by now. But when we go home and we're all stressed out and we're overwhelmed and all that stuff, it's going to affect other areas of our lives. Okay. Some of you are holding on to regrets because you've allowed yourself to be put in these positions or these situations or these commitments. What's up, Alpha? How you doing? And I'm going to tell you, it's time to change that. Do not hold on to regrets, because that will pull you down even further. Just make the shift and do the healing here and make the changes and have the conversations, even if it's with yourself or with others that you're dealing with. Okay? Don't regret what you got to say to stand up for yourself. Don't regret what you have to say to get what it is you want in relationships or in family ships. It doesn't matter. Or employment ships. Stand up. Stand your ground. Be the mountain. You will be gaining this clarity. And some of you, it may take a little longer to get the bravery or the courage up to actually take action on these things. Things will be changing. Things will be changing very quickly once you release these regrets or this. I told you before, some of you are just afraid to make waves. You're afraid to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to make any waves. You know, it's not about them. That's their contrast. If they want to be upset or unhappy, let them be upset or unhappy. But guess what? The only person in this world that's going to take care of you and making sure you get the benefits you want out of love, out of life, out of employment, out of whatever, out of any commitment in your life is you. Okay? So if you're not happy in your employment, you got to go after it, and you got to make sure you either get a better job or you work on the shit that you got going on there, either within yourself or within the connection. Okay? Same thing. If you're allowing yourself to be depleted in relationships, the only person that's going to do anything about it is you. In your own mindset, some of you, it's just a mindset shift. No, I'm going to ask the universe for a change in this, because the change is here with the Wheel of Fortune. But you got to let go of these regrets or this, because sometimes we do need to take action. Sometimes we do need to speak up. Sometimes we have to go and take care of a situation. Sometimes we have to. All right? But you are the one in charge of your universal movie. I promise you, as you start to begin to see this stuff and you start to see what actions need to be taken or what conversations need to be had, you may notice as you gain more courage to do these things, they may shift automatically, because all you're doing is you're shifting your mindset, you're shifting the energy, and those manifestations may happen automatically. So those relationships may improve. Your employer may give you that raise. The employer may give you the week off paid. You know, the people that you were paying those bills for and handling those, your responsibilities for and stuff, they may actually start doing it themselves. But you've got to make that decision that you deserve better and that you're willing to take action on it. I see what I've been doing, but don't regret it and don't hold yourself account. Like, okay, it happened. All right, fine. But don't beat yourself up about it. I think you've done it enough, right? That's right. Self-love is very important here, and balancing yourself, your head and heart, and coming into connection with yourself. This right here, this Ace of Cups, is you. This is your self-love cup. This is the one that is the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups, where you've been depleted for some time, and now it's time for you to fill your own cup, and you are doing that. You're seeing what needs to be done in order to fulfill your own cups. Nobody else is going to do it but you. You got to be willing to take action sometimes. Sometimes those communications, those conversations need to be had, and sometimes they're not easy. And sometimes cutting those people off ain't easy. But you have to be willing to do what is best for you that's going to make you happy. If I'm paying your bills, I can't pay mine. Or if I'm busy over here always doing for you, what am I getting done for myself? We have to look at what we're allowing ourselves to give our energy away to, and no longer blaming them or those things, because we're the ones that did it. We're the ones that allow it. Okay? But you can move forward, change and shift that. Just don't regret it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Okay? You are who you are. You're a giver. There's nothing wrong with that. You can still be a giver and still make sure that you're taken care of and happy, but only allow yourself to give so much. Those benefits are important to you right now. Whatever it is, and whatever relationship or commitments you have going on in your life, Virgos, over the next 3 months, it looks like things are going to be balancing out. Okay? Some of you may be finding new love here as well. Some of you, your relationships are going to be balancing out, but I really feel like it's going to be you loving yourself. But when you do love yourself and you heal that dynamic, you call in somebody that fully loves themselves, where there is benefit to be had in a connection. Harmonious, balanced connection. Because some of you, that's what this has been. You've overgiven yourself in so many ways. Some of you, if you've got some issues going on in the legal system, looks like those might be benefiting you. Okay. Things will be working themselves out for you, balancing out karmically. And I'm loving it for you, because these deep dives aren't always easy for me. Okay. First of all, because I'm the one that's got to give you the fucking messages, and it ain't always easy, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I want you to get the message, because I ain't telling you what you need to hear. I'm telling you I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear in order to make progress in your life, because what I desire and my intention is to help you live your best life. Okay? I can give out fluffy bunny readings, but I don't want to. Because I want you to be able to shift this and handle this shit for yourself. It's your life. I can't always hold your hand, and nobody else can either. You got to be able to know when something is out of whack. If this reading doesn't resonate, don't beat yourself up about it. Move on and watch something else. But it ain't always easy to look into your life and see what's going on, but not everybody is on the same journey. Some of you have already dealt with this. Some of you are dealing with it now. Some of you are just like, I don't want to face this shit. I don't want to have to do this. But the truth of the matter is the universe will shift this one way or the other for you. Either these relationships will fall off, or they'll fall together. And some of you have relationships that need to fall off, that need to fall apart. Some of this stuff happens. You fall apart to fall back together, The pieces, some of you are just struggling to hold your shit together, hold it all together. But the universe is wanting you to learn this major lesson. This is a major life lesson for you to get a shift and to get things that you want in your life moving forward. I think for some of you, in order to get the things that you deserve and you've been wanting to manifest and show up in your life, love, finances, whatever, this is like the final lesson. Like the final countdown here, bitches. You know what I'm saying? We're at the final countdown. You either learn this one or you keep growing with it. So, self-love. This is a big lesson. Where are you putting your energy and effort? What commitments are you giving to? And there is no benefit being returned. Let's look at those over the next 3 months. That's what the universe is pinpointing here for you. All right? So it's time for you to get some damn benefits here. Benefits. Benefits. Balance the benefits, bitches. Oh, I love you. I don't mean to make you cry, but you know, if you feel moved, I can't help it. Y'all make me cry sometimes too, and I hate it. I hate it. At least I ain't looking at you. Y'all looking at me when I start doing it. I had to put a handkerchief over here just because of it. These deep dives are intense sometimes. And because if it resonates, you feel it 100%. And it's not always easy to look at this shit, especially when somebody goes, oh, here's a mirror. Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing here. Hi, I'm Feather, and I'm your mirror. Because I want you to live your best life. And this is just a little fine tuning for you to get the things you're truly wanting, to get that final healing so you get those connections. You work shit out. Okay? This looks good on you. Self-love looks good on you. Okay. Some of you, you got some things coming in here, manifesting for you coming in here over the next 30 days. Some of you, it may be a new love. Some of you, it's healing a connection, healing connections, friendships, family ships, employment ships, love ships, all of that stuff. It's possible. But look at what you're doing, what you're allowing, and don't be blaming every fucking body else for the shit that you got going on. Because if you continue to keep doing it, the only person you can blame is you. Ah, ha, ha. But don't beat yourself up about it. Just shift the shit, okay? Work it out. Them's the words, them's the message. That's what I got for you today, Virgos. Don't forget, if you would like a private reading with me or Reiki session, information is in the description box. The only way I schedule with you is you go schedule it yourself through my website. Book Now button is down below or pinned at the top of the chat. Until next time, I love you all. Namaste.